Oh, boys and girls, it's time to get loose, baby. Time to get loose. Guess what? Your boy was invited to Nathan's, baby. Coney Island, here we come. 1 month to train. Let's see, they invited 10. We got 6 more that's going to qualify this month. So it's going to be jam-packed full of Nathan's famous natural beef casing hot dogs, baby. Celebrating America's independence. July 4th, baby. ESPN, make sure to check the time zone. Tune in, baby. But it's time to get to practice, guys. Because I haven't eaten these suckers since about 3 years ago at a qualifier. I did 23 in 10 minutes. First time ever doing a hot dog challenge. I should be a little bit better than that now that I'm starting to train a little bit for this, and especially practicing. So we're going to give this a run, guys. I'm not empty. I ate breakfast, big dinner last night. So whatever I do here, expect to see better. I only had 13 hot dogs and buns in the house. 32. We're going 4 each plate, 8 plates. Let's get into it one time.
It's go time, baby. One quick prayer here real quick so we don't choke, so we don't puke, and nothing too graphic for y'all's eyes, but beware, it's about to get nasty. So 10 minutes on the clock, that's what we'll have July 4th. So like to practice here at least 2 or 3 times before we go into the show. Just you know, polishing off some technique. I really don't have much technique, to be honest with you. It's just dunk a bun every time that you need something to drink. You want to avoid kind of picking up the cup. Or I do anyway. It kind of slows me down when I don't have both hands free. But you'll see some people, you know, I know Joey likes to just crush water bottles, kind of shooting everything towards the back. That's not really my speed. I don't have the capacity to be able to do that, you know. And one of the reasons why Joey is, and amongst other eaters that have huge capacities, ranked ahead of me, is they got that extra space, you know. And when you have that extra space, you don't have to worry about liquid so much. Throughout my training so far, I've built up my capacity, so, you know, on this practice run, I wasn't really worried about how much water I was soaking up with the bun. I was more so looking at it as, hey, let's get enough liquid in this bun so I don't have to pick a cup up, you know. So, and you can see me here, I'm switching cup to cup. I've got different flavors in each cup. That kind of helps on the flavor fatigue. You know, the hot dogs don't change flavor, but the water does. So almost everybody uses that to their advantage, whether they have one flavor or multiple different flavors. I like to mix it up because, hey, you know what? Sometimes the strawberry lemonade isn't sitting right on them hot dog buns. You know, so we'd like to hit a little mixed berry or a little fruit punch or a little guava. Hey, I'm going to bust out some fruity flavors here coming up. July 4th, we're less than a week away. And it's something that I've always wanted to do. I mean, that sounds ridiculous, you know, but I remember watching it on TV every year, and there's either 2 things that I've been doing every year during the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. I've either been eating hot dogs, you know, slow pace watching. It kind of made me feel like I was a part of the action. Either that or I was at the gym watching it, but I'd always, you know, take a little 10-minute extra rest period there and make sure I watch what's going on, because ultimately I aspired to be there one day. So we're finally making it happen, guys, and I'm grateful, super grateful for the opportunity. that God has allowed me to do. He's allowed me to do so many crazy things. There's a little belly peek for you. You can see that it's starting to fill out nicely there. Decent speed on the dogs. Trying to catch my rhythm. Shake the Rottweiler head a little bit there. But, yeah, God's given me so many awesome opportunities here lately. And I just want to do my best and give it all I got, you know. Why would you give anything less, you know, for ultimate opportunity like this? So, like I said, I'm glad to be on the table. I'm realistic and kind of knowing where I'm going to land. You know, there's 16 there. I'm number 16 in the world. So, obviously, I'd like to do a little bit better than 16. I think top 10 is a good goal to shoot for. There's some late qualifiers that come in the 40s, and I'm like, dang. So those guys are definitely going to be moving up the ranks. As far as MajorLeagueEating.com, you can see I've got a little dance move going on, and I've got a little certain playlist. It's kind of like classic rock. It's kind of like passionate classic rock because I get in it hard here. And I almost have to have that when I'm doing a practice round. Like when I'm doing real life there, I've got the bounces going. Bounce it, move around the GI track there. But game day, I don't have any headphones or anything like that because I want to hear every single moment in time. You know, you got George Shea on the mic, or in past contests it's been Sam Barkley for me, and I feed off the energy of just listening to him break down the competition and who's got what, and you know, then I catch me a little groove and he'll kind of recognize me, and then it pumps me up even more. And you know, you got to go to a different place in time when you're eating these hot dogs, because it's only 10 minutes, but you'll get lost in time and you'll kind of slow down. But if you stay in that hyper-driven state, you know, you can start pushing through some hot dogs and do a little bit better. I will add that on these, I only had like half Nathan's, half Bar S from Walmart, real cheap. I mean, you can get a whole pack for like $5, 24 pack or something for $4 or $5. But definitely the Nathan's natural beef casing. They're definitely tougher to chew just for the casing alone, and they are beef hot dogs, which are freaking phenomenal, by the way. I love Nathan's hot dogs. I might not say that after 30 in the scalding hot sun July 4th, but well, then again I will, because you know, how can you not love it? How can you not love it? This is what we practice and prepare for. Did 3 professional eating contests late last year after I turned pro. After I turned pro in bodybuilding, I did 2 pro shows, and then immediately after I jumped into the competitive eating circuit, and I ended up doing 3 shows there pretty quick. And yeah, I've got pretty lucky on my timing, but I've also kind of planned my years out ahead of time the past couple years, just trying to make both of these things happen. Wanting to turn pro in bodybuilding and wanting to make it to the Super Bowl of competitive eating, Nathan's hot dogs. So my plan was to turn pro in bodybuilding, become the first ever pro bodybuilder, pro eater. Okay, we did that back in June. Did that back in June 18th. And so then I was like, as soon as we get done with these shows, I'm so freaking hungry from all this dieting that I'm going to dust some shows. and ended up doing the World Bratwurst Eating Contest. I ate like 34 in 10 minutes. I did the World Tamale Contest. I did like low 50s in 10 minutes maybe. And then I did the World Pumpkin Pie Eating Championship. And I did 9 1/4 pounds in 8 minutes. And that was like my best so far. I got a lot of momentum. You know, I finished like 5th in all those. Maybe 6th at Bratwurst, but 5th and 5th at tamales and the pumpkin pie. So that gave me a little momentum rolling into the season. And this year, I was like, all right, I'm going to do 3 bodybuilding shows real quick, and then I'm going to hop in and try to qualify for Nathan's. So that's what we did. I got 4th at the World Donut Hole Eating Championship. And then I got the big invite, baby. Got the golden ticket. So this is the first practice run running into Coney. And as you can see, I'm still moving around. Got some nice meat sweats going on. Got the nice Macho Man Randy Savage look going on. The bandana and the pit vipers. And still getting into it here. And here's the funny part, guys. Watch this. Mouth completely full. I'm like, I don't even have room for it. So what I did, I put a Nathan's in there. And then I did a whole bun and a Nathan's. So I've got 3 or 4 hot dogs in my mouth at this point. And that's the cool thing about Major League Eating. The rules are, as long as it's in your mouth, by the time the bell has rung, you're good. You still got to finish that food. You can't spit it out. But within a reasonable amount of time, you need to be able to get that down. So you can see me wiggling here a little bit. You know, that mouth is about as chipmunked, as full as you can possibly get. And that's what we want to do come July 4th. We don't want to leave anything on the table. We don't even want to leave that piece of bread on that bicep vein right there. Somehow that slopped up there. But yeah, guys, I'm super pumped up. Got my girlfriend a ticket for the Splash Zone on Surf and Stillwell. So it's back to the iconic, legendary location. And I'm going to finish swallowing here. The voiceover is coming to a conclusion. Thank you all for sticking around. I appreciate all y'all support. And check out TFUELSups.com. TFUELSups.com. And get your t-shirts. Buns for Bart, baby.
Dang, how to get a piece of bun up here, dog. Wow. Hey, not bad, guys. 30. I talked to my boys, Nick Weary, and my boy Hazard. They said 30 would be a good number to shoot for, so that's what we did, baby. Now we got 2 for dessert later on, but not bad for the first run in 3 years. I still got a little space, but like I said, I wasn't empty, so maybe we could hit. Here's another thing to consider. We're going to have a few practice sessions. I want to have one on the blacktop out there. A good hot and sweaty one. Because it's going to be kicking Coney Island, baby. High noon, July 4th. I can't wait, guys. This is something that I've wanted to do since the first time I seen it. You know, I was like, man, that's cool. They're eating hardcore on ESPN. And they all have an intro like WWE. So you guys comment down below, what kind of dance do I need to do coming out of that sucker? Do I need to come out like Ray Lewis, like, or do I come out like Goldberg or Stone Cold? Come out and start stunning people? Hey, I'm going to be absolutely fired up. guys. It's just comes to show you that, hey, dreams do come true if you work hard. So, yeah, like I said, I've been watching this at the gym at noon for the past several years, and I'm like, man, I think I can make it. The first of the year, I said I want to do as many classic bodybuilding shows as possible. Get some points for Olympia. Hey, got one, I'll take it. Could have had more, I'll take one. I said I was getting points, I got one. I also said that I was going to hit a couple contests here quick to try to qualify for Coney. So I got the call the other day. My flight has been booked. My hotel has been booked. And it's about to get sloppy, baby. July 4th. So stay tuned here. We got some, I think we're going to do some tank tops and shirts coming out. Just to get everybody excited. 4th of July, baby. I took some pics before this, so you'll see them here soon. But once again, thank you guys for following along. Let's blow this thing up, baby. Hey, you don't get many chances in life to do something like this, so going all in. Until next time, catch you guys later.